Hello everybody, we are back with Oceanhorn, Monster of the Uncharted Seas, or some kind of gibberish like that. I don't actually remember the name off the top of my head here, but as you can see here by the save file, last we left off here yesterday was on Bomb Island. So we are... Hold on just one moment here. Got a little bit of an issue with some window problems, but it's... Oh well, it's fine. It'll be okay. But anyway, we, like I said, we have Oceanhorn here for you guys. Again. Like I said, yesterday was Bomb Island. So to kind of recap the adventure so far, maybe if you guys missed yesterday's stream or haven't gone back to watch it, or you're coming back later and maybe just found this video first. So we play this kid here. I don't think he was officially given a name. Maybe he was, maybe he wasn't. I wasn't paying that much attention. Basically, our, hero story. Our father went off to fight some giant mechanical sea monster. Never returned. A couple of years later, we're gonna set out in his footsteps to try to find what happened. We found his sword and shield in a cave on the island we started on here. We got a couple of leads, and right now we are on Bomb Island. As the name kind of implies here, this is where people go to get bombs, because there's apparently a giant gunpowder mine here. So we're just gonna... we met yesterday with one of the miners who worked, or not one of the miners, rather the inventor who made the bombs out of the gunpowder that the miners brought him. He said he didn't have any gunpowder left because the miners, from what we can tell, broke through a wall they shouldn't have, and bad stuff happened. So now we're trying to find a way into the mines so that we can pretty much steal the bombs, but hopefully help them out in the meantime. All right, mines, beach exit, no entry. Oh, this was the switch for the gate that back there. Okay, so that stays open. Alright, so we did check that cave out yesterday, and it actually doesn't have an entrance, just like it says. It wasn't lying to psych us out or anything. So we're going to have to find a different way into the mines. And I'm having a little bit of trouble with it here, honestly. I think it might have something to do with that little wooden bridge in the box up there. I think we have to climb over it, and then we can get up to this plateau area that you can't normally get access to. But the box just doesn't want to get moved properly. So I guess we'll give that another shot here in a moment. Yeah, it's the weird thing with this box. You can't really... Maybe you can't pull the box. Maybe it can only be pushed. I thought it was pullable, but maybe not. So let's try pushing, pushing... Okay. Alright. And so that was the thing tripping me up the whole time. You can't pull the box, you can only push it. Even though in the tutorial yesterday, I am about 90% sure it said boxes could be pushed or pulled. Whatever, beside the point. Oops. That is bad. I gotta have a heart. Just gonna run away from the Octorok reject, and should be a cave entrance around here somewhere. So, oh, another save point. Sweet. That's at least something. So, yesterday, when we were playing through here, the tutorial area... Oh. I think I dropped some XP. Anyway, yesterday, when we played through the tutorial area, we went through a little mini-dungeon, but this is the first real dungeon we're going to go into here momentarily, whenever we find the gunpowder mines. Okay. The enemies here can be really obnoxious. Like, I don't have a whole lot of health yet, and... Oh, that was stupid. I mistimed. Like I was saying, I don't have a whole lot of attack power yet. The sword isn't super powerful, and I don't have a ton of health, so the monsters are kind of a big pain in the butt. Let's see here. But at least we finally found the mines entrance, so let's see if we can find some bombs. Alright, so it looks like that just moves that box. First thing we're going to want to do is throw it here. Move creates another drop 100 times. Sweet. Finished an objective and got some XP. Oh, get out of here. Okay, thankfully these guys die in 2 hits and they don't have a whole lot of in the way of attack power. And as I did mention in the stream yesterday as well, this game is very, very heavily, sorry about that, is very, very heavily leaning on a lot of the Legend of Zelda tropes, particularly Wind Waker, because we're in a big ocean world here, with pretty much the only landmasses being small islands, so very Wind Wakery. Alright, so we can drop down, but if we do, we gotta fight that guy. Oh, that works. So we can either... The smart bet is to climb down the ladder first. If there's a way to climb down the ladder, there's going to be a way to climb back up the ladder, so... Alright, so this is just a pitfall, so we end up here if we screw up something in a puzzle later on. Fair enough. Oh, darn it. My rocks are still down there. Alright. So just like that. It looks like falling into the pit was a good thing. Get a little bit of money and this bloodstone here. Yeah. So that makes 3. We're going to hold off. I don't want to go up that ladder just yet. I want to see what other goodies are down here to collect first. Probably just a little bit of money, but... Oh, no. More than that. Heart in a box. Alright. Sure. That's fine. Another ladder. Aha. Okay, that works. Hey, no fair. Okay. Hopefully he won't come back this time, since like... Oh! Killed him properly. That is not cool. Pitfall traps. Can we go down here? That's just a pitfall, isn't it? How? I should not have been able to collect those coins. That one right. But, let's see. I guess the question here is what the path that we want to take is. It looks like there's a lot of places we can jump down from above to collect coins. I don't know if that's worth it, but then we do also have some different pathways here with different ladders up. Oh, save point. Sweet. One thing I will give this game over Zelda, it is so much easier to kill the annoying flying bats. No goddamn bats in this game. It's a trope reference. TV tropes. Ruin your soul, but it's very entertaining. Anyway. Okay, block sliding puzzle. Doesn't look like there's really anything worthwhile back here, but we'll see. Oh. Alright. So it looks like we got to do something to light the fires here, but I don't have any way to do that. So let's jump down here, see what's behind this other block sledding puzzle. Hey, another bloodstone. And some platforms, but I think I screwed it up already. Yeah, that's fine. That's what the reset button's for. Okay, that was an easy one. Darn it. Okay. I do have, yesterday I spent quite a bit of time mentioning how much I like this game, aside from the storyline. I have two other pet peeves. First off, whenever you do your dash, it goes in an absolute straight line. You cannot curve it to the side at all, which means if you do get a dash in a situation like this, there's a chance where you're just going to straight up fly off the bridge. Secondly, anytime you are holding down the A button like you're dashing and you pass by one of these crates like this, it automatically locks you to a crate thinking you want to move it. So that's not super great. I much prefer the system in Zelda where you actually have to walk up and be within a certain proximity and then hit the A button to tell it that you want to move it. But again, little pet peeves. For the most part, like I said, I do enjoy this game a good bit here. It does a lot of stuff right to fix up the some of the monotonous parts of the Zelda formula, so can't judge it too harshly. Yet. Haven't, again, as I mentioned yesterday, haven't actually made it the whole way through the game yet, so there might be stuff that pops up later that I'm not going to be super thrilled about, but for now, overall, think fairly highly of it. Okay, so... Okay, right, that switch. Oh, that's neat. So I know he has a key. And we're just gonna smack him off the ledge until he gives it up. Alright. Let's see. There are two ways I can go. First off, I can go in here, which looks like it has an empty treasure chest and a switch of some kind. Oh, no. That is not an empty treasure chest. It's a regular treasure chest. Or, there was another door to the south. Well, southeast. The isometric stuff. So the question is, which way do I want to go? Now, the other way does... Oh, I have two keys. How did I not notice I have two keys? Okay, never mind. Don't have to choose. We're going to get the treasure chest door first, because treasure chest means goodies. And then we're going to go back and hit the other door. Alright. That pot should not have hit that bad, but not going to complain. Makes my job easier. Hey, get out of here. Get. I'll take that, jerk. Hey, I got some boots. That's probably going to be part of a side quest, where I have to find somebody's old boots. Would not be surprised at all. Actually, probably not in this case because it isn't appearing on the stat screen, but oh well. So, one thing that I'm pretty happy about with games, since I don't have a whole lot directly related to this game to talk about at the moment, recently there's been a lot of... Recently, within the last like 3 or 4 years, there's been a pretty good amount of indie Zelda-like games coming out. Like Oceanhorn released a few years ago. There have also been the titles like It'll Do, which I am a really huge fan of. Ludosity, who's the team that creates the games, just have a great sense of humor, and like all of their games are really well polished and delightful. But they created 2 It'll Do games now. There's I'm trying to think of some of the other good ones off the top of my head, but like some other genres, genres I guess have seen some good resurgence of late. Okay. We managed to destroy the wall with sounds coming from behind it. All of a sudden, the ground crumbled at the men's feet, and they fell down into the giant centipede's lair. I was lucky to get out, but I was one of the few. I locked the door. The fire puzzle is enough to keep the key safe. Okay. All right. So, something we figured out yesterday is that it looks as though. Oh, I can just pick it up. Oops. It looks as though the miners got into some trouble because they opened up a wall while they were hearing some sounds behind it. Probably some kind of monster or such. So that's why we're here. But like I was saying, there's been a big resurgence of a lot of like indie games that represent older style of games. Recently, Iconoclasts came out, which is actually a huge surprise. This is an indie game I have been following for probably. See, I was in high school the first time I found a demo. No, not in high school. Short ways out of high school. But this is a game that had a demo maybe 7 or 8 years ago, and it was just such a cool Metroidvania style game with just really beautiful art style and like lots of character to it, but it went silent. Like this guy released 2 different versions of the demo about 2 years apart, like he just 6-7 years ago, and then 1 year or 2 before that, and then you heard nothing of it since then until just earlier this summer. Out of the woodwork, it just suddenly had a full release, and I'm super stoked. I want to play that game so bad. I just don't have the money to buy it right now, but hopefully that'll change soon and I'll get the chance. But something I've been thinking here, if I keep doing like a gameplay channel here, is what kind of games I'd like to play here. So I was thinking of playing some stuff like the Legend of Grimrock games, Boss Lair, which are remakes of the old school dungeon crawlers like the Bard's Tale and all the old Dungeons and Dragons Radiant system games. And then there's some other stuff like It'll Do, which is another Zelda-like. Just, what kind of games like that would be fun to play. So I guess kind of what I'm saying here is I'm gonna see if I get good enough, if I get enough people watching stuff like Oceanhorn here, I'll probably keep playing it until I beat it, and then I have to figure out what I'm playing after this. So there's lots of stuff that kind of I have my eye on that I think would be fun, but I am a pretty RPG heavy gamer, so it's probably going to be something within those constraints. But we'll see. Oceanhorn is probably going to take a while for me to finish up because I'm planning to only play it in half-hour to hour intervals. Alright, so yeah, the giant centipede looks like it pretty much killed everyone. Wonderful. So no survivors down in this pit. No bombs yet either. So that's a little disheartening. Okay. So does this just take me... Nope. New area. Alright. So I get the feeling I'm gonna need the bombs to blow up these crates. Actually, let me try swinging my sword a little bit more. No, sounds are staying the same. They aren't getting higher pitched like whenever you break the blood crystals. So let's just go ahead and... What about these guys? Same thing. Okay. Oh, this is probably the chest with the bombs. Yeah. You found bombs. Use bombs on enemies and any weak-looking surfaces or objects you encounter. Yeah. they are assigned to be. Oh, no, put it down, put it down, put it down, put it down. Okay, so not Link to the Past bombs, Ocarina of Time bombs. Cool. You found a rare seashell. You can sell it for 5 coins. I'd rather just keep the seashell. Looks nice. And there's 25 XP. Ooh. Leveled up. You are a pilgrim. You got items refilled and 100 coins bonus from the Adventurers Guild. I was only missing 1 bomb. I wish I knew that was what I got there. I would have saved that until I started running out of bombs. Oh well. Not that big a deal. I get a feeling that... Wait a second. That looked like a cracked wall. There's a crack in this wall. I just had to open my mouth, didn't I? Let's try this one more time. Okay. Cracked wall, but not a bombable cracked wall. Noted. Let's see, there were a few other things I had to do here. That'll open up. Okay, so this is going to lead out to that seaside cave that we saw a little bit ago. Ooh, hearts and bombs in bushes. Just clean up the rat here. Bomb these carts? I think I can. No. Alright. Well then. Oh. The dire folk keep me imprisoned. The dire folk keep me imprisoned on withered lands. Okay, so we already found out about the withered lands because of a bottle we found washed up on shore in another island on yesterday when we were playing through here. So normally that would have given us the hint to go to the Withered Lands next. We are going to eventually get to the Withered Lands, but not just yet. There's still a couple things here on Bomb Island I want to do, and then I want to go back to the other island we were on last week, Keoral or Catacul or whatever it was called. I don't remember. Not that big a deal. Okay, so let's see here. So until I either find some kind of ability to jump or get a portable bridge or something, I can't do anything about that blood crystal, so we're going to leave that alone for now. Don't care about the Octorok. But I know there were a few bombable areas here on this island. First off, let's backtrack here. I hate the jump down limits. It's so weird. Okay. So before, I ignored an area over here because there were a couple of, well, there was a few enemies, including the red ogres, which, to be honest, they are strong and a pain in the butt, and I don't want to fight them, but we're going to try to bomb them or run past them or something and see what kind of goodies are out there. Yeah, we're just going to ignore this one. Let's see if I can jump down. Nope. Nope. Ow. Is this where... Okay. When I was playing through here yesterday, we found a bloodstone up there. I didn't realize that was the same spot. Alright. Okay, so anything else we got here? Any bombable walls or... Ooh, thank you, Octorok. Might actually be it for this place. I'm gonna check one other spot though. It's kind of to the southwest. Ah, I think he missed me. Oh, I do want to talk to the bomb shop guy before we leave. Since I cleared the centipedes out of the mine, I don't know if he'll give me some kind of reward or something, but we'll see. Okay, nothing interesting over here. Nothing bombable. It's kind of weird that the island you find the bombs on, there's really nothing you can use the bombs for. I mean, a couple of crates, yeah, but you know there's secret walls and all that kinds of stuff that you can use bombs for. It's weird that they don't have any examples of that on the island where you find the bombs. Unless that big rock over there is a cave entrance, which I doubt, but well, I might as well give that a shot. As soon as I talk to this guy. So my normal plan was to keep this to a half-hour stream, but I think just for today I'm going to leave it run a little bit longer, maybe up to 45 minutes, because I want to go back to the other island and check a couple things. So that's what happened in the mines. A giant centipede. That is horrible. I guess it's time for my retirement. I've always dreamed of having my own boat. Okay, so great. Liberated the mines, got nothing to show for it. Thanks, old man. Won't even offer to restock my bombs. Now, and again, I guess the story was that he ran out of bomb stuff completely, so I can't be too angry, and I don't think I went down here before. I definitely didn't go down here. Oh. Okay. Rear exit to its house. Didn't know that was here. Pretty pointless, though. Okay. So let's see if we can... I doubt we can, but let's try to blow up this rock, and then... nothing. Alright, so we're going to jump on the boat. And one thing that we did get access to that we haven't actually seen yet. Last time... yesterday, I leveled up and unlocked a piece of equipment for my boat. Haven't been on the boat since then, so I get to see the seed shooter on the boat, which, if I recall correctly, is going to let me protect myself from enemy ships, but also let me shoot some Ticarel Island. That's where we're going. But it should also let me shoot barrels and crates and stuff and get some, probably cash. Okay, it's not even mounted. It's just a rifle. It's just a seed shooting rifle. Why can't I take this with me? So that's the unfortunate part of unlocking it. I forgot, once you unlock it, mines become a thing. So you got to shoot down the enemies in the mines so your boat doesn't crash into them. Thankfully, it's unlimited ammo and pretty rapid fire, actually. So that's cool. But here's Ticarel Island. We got a couple of bombable spots here. I might go back and check out the original village as well, because I think there was a bombable spot there. So this is interesting. Last time we were here, it wasn't evening. Or at least it didn't look this dusky. So I think that means that there was a firework maker here on this island. I think it means that since we got our bombs now, it's getting closer to the firework event. Alright, so we blew up in this cave entrance to, I think it was called Caterpillar Cave? Crayfish Cave. We have a few more of these stones to collect. There was a couple of these bloodstones we couldn't get to because the way was blocked. And since we're here, we're going to try to turn some into the fish dude that wanted me to collect them, because I think he has some goodies for me when I hit 5. Okay. Okay. Ooh. Sweet. Grab that bomb. Oh, it's timed. Which means we gotta grab a rock. Or, not really timed, but it's pressure sensitive switch. There we go. Alright, so it looks like this is a weird puzzle where you can't push the crates unless you bomb them. You can't push the boxes unless you bomb the crates. There we go. What do we get? Ooh, some money. 150 coins. That's what I was talking about earlier. The random couple of coins you find clustered around and the occasional ones you find from enemies is nothing compared to the money you find in treasure chests and caves. Keep out, huh? Okay. So we're going to come back here after I run to another room down here. So this is the lower area of the last room that we saw from above, which has a blood crystal right here, and let me see if bombs blow them up quicker. Nope. And that treasure chest, which I think I can get. Okay. And nope, can't get the treasure chest. I wonder if I have to fall on it or something. Okay. Alright, and that cave took us to the rear side of Tikarel Town. There were a couple of reasons we wanted to come here. I think there was a shop back here, and there's also just like some goodies to find, like another message in a bottle. Hi, this reef is paradise. It's a small place, sure, but the sand is perfectly soft and the sun is shining 24/7. I'm a bit worried, though. I found bombs and arrows from the bushes around here. I wonder if this reef has a violent history. Kozigra. So, that is the message in a bottle system shown off on this episode. We unlocked the reef island. So we're going to go visit Kozigra here at some point, probably rescue him, because it sounds like he might be a little stuck. There's some more stuff up there, but we can't get to it just yet. Can we get around the back of here? Oop, running out of stamina, No, so we're not going to bother with that. Okay, back in a crayfish cave to go up. I have to figure out how to get this chest later. That's going to drive me insane if I can't figure it out. Actually, let me see. Maybe there was a way to drop down into the water from... Get out of here. Get out of here. From the cave entrance. Ooh, wait. Nah, this looked like one of those falling plots of sand. Guess not. Just like jump lower? No. Oh well. I'll figure it out at some point. Okay, let's hit this ladder up. Oh, okay, so this leads to the abandoned shack. One of the townspeople we spoke to yesterday mentioned that they keep seeing weird light coming from the shack, even though it's supposed to be abandoned. So, let's see what's in here. A light. A treasure chest. Weird parts lying on the ground. They seem surprisingly high-tech. And a message bottle. Someone has been staying here. This bottle... Oh, that's me. This bottle smells like oil? Okay, another bomb that I didn't really super need at the moment, and... Hey, a golden gear from ancient times. And I just sold it for 50 coins. So it didn't have any real use, it was just a money item. Cool. That's great. To be honest, I don't super like that in games. Like, if I'm finding a weird item in a chest, even if I just keep it for collection value, that's fine. I like collection games. This, you don't get to keep it or have any reference of it. You don't see it. It's just, hey, you sold it because the Adventurers League decided to give you money for it. That's cool, right? It's not. It's boring. It's very, very boring. You. I talked to you yesterday. What did you say to me? Just that you can see the floating island, and I mean floating in the air island, off in the distance. So, let's try to bomb this wall. I think you can. Nope. So there's gotta be a way to get up. Because there's a treasure chest over there, there's a bloodstone there. Is there a way through the back of the inn? Oh, hey buddy, sell me stuff. I can almost buy the ancient radar. Don't need a second chance. No mana refill because I don't have magic yet. No arrow refill because I don't have a bow yet. What's going on, buddy? All the fish are scared of the rest of the species that has been seen in these waters. When the night comes, you can hear its ancient sounds and it drains the joy from you. Why is this table wobbling? Oh, okay. Well, I blew up the table like I was trying to do, but I didn't get anything for it. Okay, he's just telling us that there was a high-tech civilization around these parts before. Let's see, and there's the rats, and nothing of interest. Okay, aside from collecting a couple more blood crystals from that crayfish cave, this island is pretty stink. There's gotta be a way to get up there, though. Uh-oh. I think I just got myself stuck. Good. Blew up the fence gates. The fence posts. That's what I was hoping for. Alright, so nope, there's no back door coming out of there. We just have to find some way on top of here. I don't know. Let's go talk to the fireworks guy. See, I can't get rid of that side of the island because that's whatever hill and it's locked. Whistle Hill, I think. I can't get to it until I get the job to escort the firework maker's daughter to the top of the hill to set off fireworks. Hey, buddy. I collect bloodstones around the world. I've collected them from waters, blah, blah, blah. Okay. You have collected some, but not nearly enough to get my special gift. I have 7. You're a jerk. Alright, so it looks like if it's tiered, I need to get 10 to get the first item. There's a target. I need a bow and arrow to do anything with it. Let me see if can I swim over here? If I hurry? Yes. Okay. Cool. There's nothing over here. But can I get over there? Yes. Okay. I don't think I was supposed to be able to do that. So I've managed to make it behind the... I have managed to make it behind the locked door up to Whistle Hill. There we go. Alright. So let's see what's goodies up here. So there's a cave. Can't unlock this from this side. Can't jump down there. Yeah, I really don't think I was supposed to be able to do that. I think I tried it before and couldn't quite make it, but... yeah, it's like 75% sure this is an area that you're only supposed to visit again with the firework maker's daughter. So, well, we're here early. Might as well see what kind of mischief we can get into. Bomb. Nothing over here. Boop-a-doop-doop-a-doop-boop-boop. Some crates we can blow up. Okay, but it just goes down here, and there's nothing down here except for a toy soldier. Someone could buy it for 20 coins. Another non-collectible. Like, I think it would be super neat if I could just have a little journal saying, oh, I found this cool little toy soldier, so that I could keep it for posterity, but no, it doesn't have anything like that. unless you put that stuff in the fishing log, but I really doubt it's going to keep track of that kind of stuff in a fishing log. I'm pretty sure fishing log's just for fish. Okay. So, coming over here, can we blow this up with a... Yeah! Okay, one more bloodstone. Yeah, so we're up to 8 out of, I think, 10 we need. And there's a number 9. Ooh, this has been a jackpot of an adventure. Okay. Anything else? Okay, nothing else over here. Now, every time I see some kind of indentation, I'm going to be tempted to try to throw a bomb on it to blow it up, just because a couple of them work that way, but the couple that work are usually pretty telegraphed. Barrels in the ground. So maybe open up a drop. Nope. I thought that might have opened up a pitfall that would get us somewhere else. Okay, back on Tikara, we're a bit higher up. Oh, kids down already. That makes it easy for us. Let's see. There's a windmill. And this is where we set off the fireworks. And there is literally nothing else here. Okay, so aside from collecting a couple other bloodstone crystals, this was literally a pointless trip. Coolio. Alright, well... Oh, excuse me. Well, let's go ahead and, I think I can drop down into the front of the door here. Let's go... How much money am I up to now? Am I up to 500 gold yet? I don't know. It isn't telling me anywhere. 409. There it is. So I can't quite afford the, that ancient mechanical whatchamahoosie yet. Let's talk to the firework maker one more time. Blow up this crate. This is over here in the middle of the nowhere. It makes me suspicious. Nothing. Okay. Okay. So you're still just talking about the festival, but it's not apparently time to do the festival yet. Buddy, you're in front of a shop. Sell me something. Okay. So he's the one that told me about Bomb Island, but even once I got the bombs, he doesn't have anything exciting to say. And I managed to use up all my bombs. I really don't want to spend 100 coins to get more bombs. That's expensive. So let's head back to the first island. So we're going to wrap up here in a couple of minutes. I just want to... so we did unlock a couple of new places here. So we have Sandbar, which we haven't gone to yet. We have Hermit Island, which is where we started and where we're going to. There's Reef, which we unlocked by talking to somebody. And there's the Withered Lands, which 2 people have now told us to go to the Withered Lands, but we're not going to just yet. So I'm going to hit Hermit's Island here. I might hit Reef or Sandbar, depending on what time's looking like. I'll do a full hour today. But we'll hit one of those 2 islands as well if we have a couple of minutes, and then tomorrow we'll probably head over to the Withered Lands. So it's rapid fire as long as you keep hitting the button, but holding it down doesn't cause it to do anything special. Though, oddly enough, it fires when you release, not whenever you hold down the button. It's unusual. Reject Octorock, and and we'll be at the Hermit Island. Can I hit the bird? Doesn't look like it. Either that or else I'm just a crap shot. Okay, I beat all the challenges on the Hermit's Island, so... So I know for sure there are a couple of secret little things... Okay, not for sure. I'm like 75% positive there are a couple of secret little things that I couldn't get to before, like another bloodstone. Yep, right there. But I still don't have the means to reach that yet. However, I'm hoping that coming back here with bombs will open up something else for me to do. Actually, oh, right. And even whenever a bomb does go off in the range of a bloodstone, it only does the equivalent of one sword swing. So it would take me probably a couple of dozen bombs. Not worth it. It's over here. Nothing. Up here is where my tent was. I don't think there's anything else here. Let's just try to blow this up for the fun of it. Nothing. Okay. What else do we have? This might be explodable. Probably not. Nope. So there's an island, little island over there. I think that might have another bloodstone. Wait, can we? That was a bad idea. Okay, so that was a crate, a box, that I pushed down from up there. If I'd done that right, could I have used that for something else? I don't know. Okay, so yeah, this island doesn't have anything on it. It's just over there to be over there. So I'm not going to worry about doing anything there. The minimap isn't showing anything more for treasure chests. So I think that means that there's nothing else here. Heart. Alright. Let's go ahead and run back to the ship, and then we'll check out Reef first. Since we know there's somebody kind of marooned there, we'll kind of start there. But then again, I think there's somebody marooned on Sandbar too. Oh. Check the minimap. Always check the minimap. Okay, never mind. That wasn't worth it. Thanks for being nothing but a disappointment, treasure chest. Killing dumb monsters. Ba-da-ba-ba. Island Reef. Yeah, it's convenient because it's close, the closest one too. Alright, let me try to hit that bird some more. So he's out of range. You can see after a certain range, the pellets just kind of drop in like a just sudden arch. Okay, we're on Reef. Oh, bloodstone. I think you know what that means. Alright, as soon as I finish up Reef, since it's really tiny, you know what, I'll probably hit Sandbar too. I was expecting these were going to be small islands. I didn't think they were going to be this small. So we'll go ahead and finish up Reef. We'll hit Sandbar, and then we'll go back and talk to that fish guy to see if he's going to give me anything for my now 11 bloodstones. Good news, though. The dude that was trapped on Reef Island, who threw out his that message in a bottle, looks like he's safe. I don't see him here, so that probably means he escaped. Or it was a really, really long time ago and he's a skeleton. You know, whatever. Okay, so there's that hovering island. By the time I stopped playing this game the first time, I don't think I figured out the way to get up there, but I think I was close. So that's one thing. This game, I think I'm starting to remember why I fell off this game so much the first time. Like, the mechanics are neat, it has a decent art style, it has a lot of fun with it, but like, already I can tell it doesn't have the same feeling. It doesn't capture the same feelings of mystery or excitement or intrigue that the Legend of Zelda games do. Everything just feels like it's just sitting there. Like, you know, this is what this is. We know what it is. It's just boring. And that's, I think, kind of sad. Because that's the one thing I've always loved about the Legend of Zelda games. Every single new entry manages to find a way to pique your interest and hold your excitement and be super enjoyable. Even if you've played a dozen Zelda games before, every single one is just slightly unique and manages to be mysterious. Even if it has the same characters, even if it has the same regions, the same events, it manages to mix it up and make each one kind of new and interesting and exciting. Even Skyward Sword. As much as it's cool to poop on Skyward Sword, which I get it, Fi was like Navi on crack. I understand. She was frustrating. The motion controls, though weren't perfect, were pretty good for the time, for what they were. It's, you know, the color style, I thought the art style was amazing. I know there's probably some people that didn't care for it. Skyward Sword, overall, was a pretty good Zelda game. It might have bucked the lore a little bit and did some stuff that maybe not everybody was super fond of, but it was still more than an adequate Legend of Zelda game. And with a couple of little polishing effects, I think it could be up there as, you know, one of people's favorites, common favorites to this day. Maybe it would have dethroned Ocarina of Time, because that is one thing. I think for everything that Ocarina of Time did right and everything it did wrong, I think Skyward Sword kind of did the same in equal measure. Maybe that's probably an unpopular opinion, but whatever. I'm fine with that. Yeah, in my mind, Skyward Sword is as good as, if not better, than A Link to the Past. I'm just gonna say it outright. But, yeah, I know probably nobody else feels that way. It's probably a ridiculously unpopular opinion I'm throwing out there. Alright, down to Fish Guts one more time. Alright, so 13 still isn't enough for this guy. Tell you what, we've got about 5 minutes left until 8 o'clock here. I'm just gonna go ahead and... Oh, is this the same bottle? Yeah. Okay, so she's the same one that told us about... That's the same bottle where we found about the sandbar, which we already visited. Oh, didn't want to do that. Yeah, for the time being, I think I've done everything on this island, short of collecting enough bloodstones for Fish Guts there to actually give me something. So, oh no, there are 2 treasure chests on the minimap. Of course there are. right. I didn't figure out how to get back here. Okay. I'll try one more time. Trying to get that. And then there was one other treasure chest down here that I don't know about, honestly. Seeing anything different? Is allowed to go to Humming Hill before his work is finished. I already found a way to get over there. Realize I've never seen you here before. I'm Needy. Nice to meet you. So you're looking for your father. I hope you'll find him. So she's nice. I like her. As far as I've seen, she's the only female character that really plays any role. Like I had kind of mentioned, we do a bit of an escort mission with her when it's time for the festival to start here. But I don't really think there's anything else with her after that. Oh, I know what that's what unlocks that treasure chest. I had already said it. There's a target down there that I have to get my bow and arrow. Once I hit that target, it opens up, it unlocks that chest over there. So, alright, I'm not going to worry about that chest. Let's see if we can maybe luck into finding another bomb, and we'll go through Crayfish Cave one more time. Because I know there is a way to get that stupid treasure chest on the hill over there and those couple of bloodstones, and it's driving me nuts. We're gonna do it. Or not. I got 3 minutes, and I'm giving up. Okay, so there's nothing up here. This treasure chest too, also driving me insane. No way I can see to drop down there unless is there a cave. Let me check a thing. Alright, so when you exit out of Crayfish Cave, you come out pretty much straight below here. Which means if there is a way to drop into Crayfish Cave from above, it's gonna be in the inn. But we've already ran through this inn like 3 or 4 times. I don't think there's anything in here. Unless I could blow something up in the basement. Ooh. Maybe. You kind of also want to blow up his counter. I mean, like, it'll grow back, so no big deal, but okay, get out of here. Okay. From there. Okay. Another bomb. Sweet. This place just looks so suspicious. There really feels like there is something here. Especially since it is directly over where that stinking treasure chest would be in that cave below. It's driving me nuts. Alright, I have more bombs than I thought, so let's just blow up everything. Okay, that rock didn't blow up. Bomb. This is suspicious, so let's put a bomb here. Okay, I'm gonna blow up that wooden slat on the shelf, but the rest of the shelf is still there, so whatever. And let's go ahead and blow up this stuff here. To say. Well, now we'll never know. Okay, got another bomb. Okay. 5 more minutes. Gonna run through Crayfish Cave one last time, and then that's it. Calling it. blow up the... I already tried to do that. I don't... I should have thought before I threw away my last bomb. Okay, as of right now, no way to drop down to that chest, which means it's probably something we're going to figure out a way to jump over to it or hookshot to it essentially later. That's the Zelda mechanic, always a Zelda mechanic, so it's going to come out. Oh, that's right, that's the rock that's keeping the switch held down for me. Can I jump down here? No. See, this just resets those crates. And it's not going to do anything. Where did the up ladder go again? Did I not go up the up ladder? I'm pretty sure I went up the up ladder. I just cannot remember where it went. Right, to the abandoned house. Yeah, that doesn't really mesh, but whatever. There's really no way I can jump down there and like swim over. I get the feeling if I can swim over to that rock, I can jump on top of it. Cool. Nothing happened. Maybe if I jump in the water, I'm probably gonna drown. But I'll reset back to where I was. So okay. Nope. Lots of nope. Okay, there's a little crack in the wall here. Let's try bombing it. Nothing. There's that message to the bottle we already got. It's over there. Nothing. There's probably a power-up. There's so many of these little places and ledges that just have a single gap. There's probably an item that I get somewhere here shortly that'll let me jump and kind of cross single gaps. So that's probably what it is. I'm probably just driving myself nuts for nothing, but okay. Well, everybody, thanks for joining me here with this little adventure with Oceanhorn today. Didn't make a ton of progress aside from, well, I guess we got the bomb bag, we got several blood crystals here, so we did pretty okay. Explored a couple of the mini islands. Next time we're going to be checking out the Withered Lands, so most likely going to be giving it another run tomorrow, same time, about 7 o'clock Eastern, so give her a look, and see you guys later.